Attention Pioneer. The following instructional video is a summary of your impending duties as an exoplanetary pioneer for Fixit Incorporated. Fixit pioneers have 3 cyclical assigned pillars of work to ultimately accomplish project assembly. Use provided blueprints to build the necessary buildings. Chart the planet and gather resources to provide desired results and improve your infrastructure. Make sure to report any unusual discoveries to R&D for analysis. Expand your factories, outposts, and pipelines through automation and augmentation. That's it. Get to work and be effective. Warning, planetfall imminent. Please remain seated during full procedure. Atmospheric entry in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Planetfall procedure initialized.
Ladies and gentlemen, taking a quick look at Satisfactory, a first-person Factorio, basically. It's like a No Man's Sky meets Factorio, and I'm taking a quick look at this through the closed alpha weekend event that they've got going on. If you signed up to get notifications about early access, they emailed some keys for the Epic Games launcher to activate Satisfactory for the weekend, so people could take a look at it. I streamed this a bit, so this isn't blind. I know very much what I'm doing, and because of that, I will be skipping through most of the tutorial stuff, a lot of the dialogue text, because there is a bunch of it, and I just kind of want to get on with things while I still have time. So bear with me, and I'll guide you through it as far as what I know.
Ensure the integrity of your multi-purpose exploration suit is at 100%. Remember, efficiency first. Godspeed.
So this is where I'm going to start to skip over pretty much all of what she says, and I'll kind of guide you through, because she never shuts up, really. First things first.
Welcome to...
Escape. Wait for a bit. Escape. First things first is dismantling the pod to get what is basically the major base hub that we use. It's basically just our home base type thing. Next up, we get a Xeno Zapper, which is basically a stun rod. Eventually we can get some armor, perhaps. Maybe I think it's a jetpack, actually. I'm not really sure exactly. It's a basic weapon. It doesn't do a whole lot, but it helps. There's nothing really too super duper dangerous in this alpha.
This consumable...
The barrel nut, I think that heals just half a health. You can see on the bottom left there the health that I've got. The nuts heal a bit, and I think there's some fruit here. That heals 1. Grab up a bunch of leaves and sticks and just garbage, as you'd kind of expect as a... You basically just pretend to start this as a survival game, and you just run around spamming the pick up on and loot everything. You need all of it. But what the game wants me to do first is to press C to use the scanner to find where I can get iron, which I think I already see some right here. Or is the limestone? That's limestone. I'll need that also at some point. I think I recognize where I am, actually. This world isn't... Actually, I recognize this a lot. A lot. Huh. This thing is quite the landmark. I'm pretty sure this world isn't randomly generated. I think it is just one world, and it's got many different spawn points in it. I'm pretty sure on that. So, scan. What do we got? Wave goes out and we get plips up top, which indicate where things are. There's 1 iron that way, a couple that way. Let's head this way. Pick up everything along the way. Yeah, there's a double note there. Ooh. Is there a triple note over here?
Initial
oh yeah, there is.
scans reveal coloring properties in the flower petals. Further analysis requires...
There is fall damage, but you can fall a pretty long distance before anything bad happens, and performance will get a bit iffy here and there. Oh, hello. It's generally stable, and it's generally not so bad. I've got everything on kind of sort of max right now. it still runs pretty okay. There we go, he hit me once, but that's alright. After a long while, we unlock a research station at the hub that we could put that into and analyze it, and we get a little mini gather quest chain type thing where we gather more of it and we unlock technologies with it. So where's that iron at? We almost there? Oh yeah, we are here. Excellent, hello. For now, we have to do everything by hand. The beginning of the game is a bit ugh because of that, but the entire goal of this is to eventually automate everything.
Build the hub. Note, to complete this objective, the resource...
And that's that. That was pure iron, which gives you a bunch of iron every time you mine it, but what's left behind in the ground is apparently normal. On my stream it was impure, but seems to be basically infinite. So you can set up a little mining thing and it just keeps churning it out. It is great. Ooh. Hi. I kind of want to fight that. Curious, I never fought one before. I think I'll leave it be for now, though. So, Q, to open up a build menu, we build the hub with the bit that we resalvaged off of the drop pod. And we'll throw it into this nice little opening here. Sure. Right next to this guy. So if this ever regrows its stuff, I can really easily get some more.
Congratulations.
So we start with the hub terminal, which is required to unlock major tiers of stuff. A lot of it's unavailable in alpha. But roadmap wise, they had mentioned something about like nuclear power and stuff like that. And I don't know. It sounds very fancy and nice and awesome. They have this roadmap thing up online. To get tier 0, we don't even have tier 0. To get the first hub upgrade for tier 0, which unlocks all of this stuff, we need 10 iron rods. So we select that, it starts tracking it for us on the top right. Go to the craft bench to make iron rods. I need iron plates to make iron plates. Wait, no, that's not right. Iron ingot. Iron ingot, yeah, okay. So I just need 10 of these, which just require iron ingots, which we make a bunch of. There we go. And a bunch of these. And that's that. Throw them in. And upgrade. Oh.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks. So now we have the biomass burner, which is the basic power generator that you get. And a storage chest, which I will currently put the leaves, the barrel nuts, the pale berries I'll hang on to just in case. The flower petals we'll hang on to. And the alien carapace we'll hang on to. All that stuff we'll store there. And the wood, that's a fuel, I'll put that there. So for the next tier to unlock more stuff, this unlocked the... the crafting bench, the equipment workshop, the smelter, power line, the portable miner, scanner update, we can find copper now, with which we can make copper ingots, wiring, and cabling, and the xenon zapper, if we ever need another one. To advance, we need some more iron plates, iron rods, and we need some wiring. So select milestones, so it's tracked. We hold C to select copper ore. What do we have? There's some that way. And also that way. This might not be too bad to get out too. Up there, huh? Yeah, it's not too. I could maybe like get up that little earth ramp, I suppose. I guess. But first, let's build the craft bench we already have. So I don't need to do that. Smelter, we'll need at some point the equipment workshop. We need this. To make this, I need 6 plates and 6 rods, which is fair enough. There's the 6 rods. make 12 ingots to make 6 iron plates. It's a bit of a ball ache. Actually, it's a massive ball ache, but the entire goal of this is for it to be a bit of a struggle at the start, and then it becomes automated and it's all nice and cool, and it's just like, I need a bunch of iron plates. Let's automate the process of making iron plates, and you just mass produce it, and it's so satisfying. So the equipment workshop, where can I throw you? How about just here? Kind of convenient, right? So from here, we can make the portable miner. I don't know the Xenozapper if I need it. For the portable miner, I will add it to the to-do list so it checks what I need here. I need wiring and cabling and more iron plates. Iron plates is no big deal. Would be cool to have the smelter work on that though while I'm away, which it looks like I still need copper for. Add that to the to-do list as well. Okay, so it just tracks everything that I need there. So yeah, copper ore. Right up here. And there's one way out there. And one way out there somewhere too. Okay. And this seems like it's far away, but eventually when we get conveyor belts, it's really not that far. Hi. Easy. There's definitely a gold glowy thing on that rock, but I have no idea what that is. See that? If I press P for photo mode, I can scroll in. What is that? What is that thing? I don't really see a way to get up there. Might need the jetpack for that. It's interesting though. If you know what that is, let me know. I'm curious. I don't think I'll be able to find out this this alpha. It's a nice detail how the craft button starts glowing, like red hot, basically, because of the all the crafting that I'm doing. Mashing the button so much. Thankfully, you can click and hold to get it done, but it's still a nice touch. Almost done. Just making a bunch of the basics. Made a bunch of wiring, a good lot of cabling. Got 42 cables, 23 iron rods, 66 wire. Good stuff. 24 of the plates. Put in the leaves, the alien carapace, iron ore. I guess I can hang on to that. That's fine. Copper ingots, sure. Okay, so let's make a portable miner. Probably a couple of them, honestly. Should I make a couple? Well, let's make the smelter first. So smelter, orange is the input, green output. So obviously I would like, if I'm automating the process of getting iron, I could either put the smelter near where we're mining up the iron, or I can put it near base. I think I'm going to do kind of the best of both worlds and put it sort of in the middle, because I'm not really sure. So there. That's that. Do I need a second smelter? Not hugely. But possibly. Not hugely. Not right now. I don't think I need it right now. But I will make a bunch of portable miners. Because these things, they do have a little inventory space on them. They carry 100. So I can just throw down one on each of these irons. And plop. So that does its thing. Just automatically mines. Doesn't require power or anything. It's really handy. I like the details of like watching everything activate. You can see it there, just doing its thing. It goes pretty fast, 1 per second. And I can always pick them up. I mean, it's a portable miner, so, you know. So that's that. We're getting 100 copper and 300 iron, just automatically. I have to go and pick it up still, but you know, it's becoming nighttime. Nice pink sky. And the smelter we need to get power for. I can make power lines or... okay, that's it. Just power lines. Fine. Power lines extend pretty far. But if you ever need to, currently, I can't do it because I need concrete to do it and it's technically hidden. But you can make these little towers that act as like a... I don't know, like a bridge. And you can have 4 connections to 1 tower. Whereas otherwise on things like this, I can only have 1 connection. So at some point I'm going to want a tower nearby it so I can hook up multiple things. And probably multiple towers, just like hook them up in series and yeah. But there you go. That's connected, powered, no problem. So I can configure it, tell it let's make iron, and then I can throw in the iron. And it does that. And it produces 30 per minute. When it gets power, which it still needs. Because I haven't actually put fuel in. I forgot to do that. You're a biomass burner. I could throw in the leaves just as is, or the wood. Okay, I don't know how to make biomass yet. Okay, fine. If I throw in just leaves, we get 20 megawatts. And one of these takes 0.75, I guess, to produce that much. So I'm overproducing power and that power is just being lost completely. And we're chowing through the leaves, but that's okay. After a bit of time we can make biofuel, which is a little more efficient. It takes a lot longer to burn. And there we go, that's doing that. So I can pick up... I have way too many portable miners. There's no way. I need so many smelters for all this. Because I can only cram in 100 at a time. And by the time this cooks through all of this iron, those will all be full a couple times over. But that's alright, it does its thing. So while that does that, I can work on the hub upgrade 2, which actually I think I've already done. I sort of did that a little while ago. There's those. Oh yeah, I need a lot more copper wiring. Okay. And some more iron plates. Fine, fine. Iron plates are easy, I can do that now. And copper wiring, I can also do right now. Ta-da! Ooh! We're getting somewhere with it.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks. We even have a little indoors area. Ooh. So now we've unlocked how to make constructors. And also there's the power pole. But it requires concrete, which I will be getting in a moment. Probably take one of the portable miners and throw it over to the sandstone, honestly. The constructor just makes a thing. Crafts one part into another. Requires 3, I think that's reinforced iron, yeah. And some cabling. The reinforced iron we make by combining plates and screws. And screws you make from rods. So you can see how this slowly turns into more and more of a ball ache as time goes on. And iron plates. Ah, it's out of power already. That didn't take long. But I might be able to do the biofuel now. Yeah, biomass with leaves, sure. Put those in. 20 megawatts, 6 seconds per now. I think I can also maybe do it out of wood right now. No, okay. Eventually I can do it out of wood and you just get a bunch of biomass for it. There's the 3 reinforced plates. And I've already got the cabling. So let's put this near-ish the smelter, but also kind of sort of near me. For now, they can't be fed with a conveyor belt. But that'll be fine. Now this also needs power, But I can't connect this up to this generator because again, you can only have one connection. So for the time being, it's only one can be powered per. But that's where the pole comes in handy because it's got multiple connections. But to make the pole, I need concrete. To make the concrete, I need sandstone. To find sandstone, sorry, limestone. Fine. So where do we got that at? Okay, let's go over there because that's roughly near where the copper is. So that's kind of an easy round for me to run around and pick up stuff. And I'll just yoink one of these. So I don't, let's grab this one. Because I don't need 3 of these. There's no way I can use this much. That up, I get the iron that was inside it automatically. Is this it? Yeah, that's it. Impure. Get to work, and while you do that, I'll also mine up a bunch. It'll take a while. Thankfully, this still makes them at 1 per second, so it's still fast, even if it's not very pure. Thankfully, man, that would take ages. Otherwise, if it's like 1 per, like even 5 seconds, it'd be like, ugh. Although really not that bad considering how infrequently I'll be going over to it. Wrong way. Go craft bench. This immediately just gets turned into concrete. Very easy, very simple. So press 1. And we'll throw the power pole. We'll put one of them right next to the generators. And then a second one we'll put kinda sorta near where I'm putting a bunch of other stuff. And we will rip apart this power line. Find that. Oh, that's already on 2. Okay. We connect you. Yeah, to you, and then you to you. That's fine. So they're connected. I still have 2 spare connections on that, 3 spare connections on this. So you can feed that guy, you can feed this guy, and okay. Now they can both be powered at the same time. Put in more. I should probably run over and grab the copper. But start working on the iron. And you can be set to make kind of sort of whatever. For now, probably iron plates because they take the longest to do. So here you go. Have them. Produces 30 per minute. Takes 4 megawatts. I'm gonna just get rid of those trees. They're actually in the way a bit. So while you do that, I'll run over, grab the copper, and we'll see about expanding. Well, that's it, really. I can make a second constructor, which I might do. I don't know. I'll grab the copper and we'll work on getting the next upgrade. Those are new. Interesting. Are you actually like a thing proper? Can I? For science? Nah. Huh. Okay. Cool. Never saw those before. I've got the concrete, the cables, the reinforced iron. I just need more sheets, which this should have a decent amount of by now. 19 there. And it's basically out of iron again. But that's, yeah, no problem. Just a bit of time longer, and we'll have that. Although I think I might make some by hand, because I'll need more sheets anyway, so... While that makes the extra, I'll just go ahead and make them by hand, and then we'll be done with it. I think we've just about got it. I ran around a little bit and picked up the, some more ore from the little portable miner things. But... Yep, there we go. Next. So now I've got a little lookout tower type thing.
You have unlocked new buildings and blueprints, which can be found in the build menu and craft bench respectively.
So now we can do conveyor belts now. No new ores. Oh yeah, some walls, foundations. Yeah, logistics, conveyor belts, conveyor poles. Conveyor poles are sort of just what connects the conveyor belts. Think of these things as basically the power poles. Same concept, though the conveyor belts automatically build the poles when needed. But these just require the sheets, which is pretty easy and simple. So I can say bang, and then it's automatically being fed. One less thing for me I have to worry about. I still have to put in the ore manually, although I think that also can be changed. Maybe that's next time. Yeah, that's next, okay. We get a portable miner upgrade next then. Yeah, the miner Mark 1. Which I need basically just more of the same here. So this thing will keep pounding out the sheets. I will make some rods. I need to make more concrete and cabling, and then we can move on from there. Almost have enough sheets, but I just realized I can make with the biomass wood. So with just a bit of wood, look at that, we already got 50 biomass. Look at the 200 biomass plus a bunch. Man. Make an absolute shitload of biomass with that. So there we go, just throw in full stack of 200. So that's, what, 1200 seconds worth of fuel? Is this done yet? I think that's good enough. Yeah. I think that, yeah, that's doing a thing.
You have unlocked Hub Feature, Additional Biomass Generator. New buildings, which can be found in the build menu. 9th objective, Hub Upgrade, Molecular Analysis. Note: to ensure full mastery of skills and equipment, I have been asked to not interfere with this last objective. Good luck.
He's not going to interfere with this objective. Thank Christ for that. Yes, or totally yes. I like it. Eventually the research thing goes here and we can put stuff in to analyze, and that's how a bit of research goes. But for the next one, Hub Upgrade 5, select the milestone. We need a load of things for this. An absolute load. So this is where you start to expand a little bit because holy hell, you need so much. Which is fine and fair enough. We can do the miner Mark 1, which is phenomenal. We need 1 of the portable miners, 5 of the iron bars, and then a bit of concrete, which is really easy to do actually. So let's grab some iron rods first before I head over there. I need iron ingots. Dude, you don't mind if I do this, do you? I'll just borrow some here. That's fine. Actually, just take half of that. There you go. You'll be okay. Back, make some rods. Sure. I already got the concrete. Just grab a portable miner. We'll turn it into a miner Mark 1. And this, it has an output. It requires power, unfortunately. But that's not too big of a deal. We've got a power pole nearby. That'll work. The power connects way up there. And connect. So that's getting power. $60 per minute, I think. Is that a little faster? Nah. No, it's not. It's the same speed. But it has the output. So let's... Not a conveyor pole. I always hit C on accident for this. I don't know why. Conveyor belts. Take this off the belt. Can I take that off the belt? I guess not. Okay. Conveyor belt. In. Bang. Look at that. Look at that. Iron comes out, goes into here, automatically feeds it, melting it down, which sends it off into this guy that takes it in and makes some iron sheets. So all of that, we finally have a little bit of progress happening. Finally. It's nice though, it's really satisfying. It reminds me a lot of those Minecraft mod packs where it takes so much to get stuff done, and then you start finally doing it, it's like, oh, I don't have to worry about that at all anymore. So good. Can also make a storage container. I need 2 more bars, which I will very quickly do. The storage container also has an input and output. So let's put you, let's actually move it. Yeah, I like to there. That could be okay. The conveyor belt connect up. This doesn't need power, but now this output of the iron sheets will automatically go into the storage container. Look at that. So if I ever need sheets, bang, it's there. I don't have to worry about whether or not these are full or not. I don't have to worry about that at all. The only thing I do have to worry about is that we're producing 60 iron per minute, and this is taking a little too long to produce the melting, because it's 30 per minute. So yeah, for every 2 that we get in, we get 1 out. So this will eventually get clogged up. But next tier that becomes, there's a solution for that. We will work on, let's work on getting that copper over here, actually. That'd be a good thing. Power poles, more iron bars, maybe some more sheets. Cables, yeah, let's work on that. So, to make a miner Mark 1, a couple power poles, a bunch of power lines, conveyor poles, conveyor belts, a smelter, and a storage container, I need a portable miner, which I've already got for the copper. I'll need more rods, and I'll need concrete and wiring, which I've already got. So, throw together some more rods. I really like that you can queue up a bunch of stuff and be like, this is what I'm after. This is everything I need to make it happen. Okay, cool. Super duper handy. It's kind of awkward because, like, it's said at the start because you have to do everything by hand, but there's an odd amount of quality of life to it. And the conveyor belt, I think we can maybe just right off, but we'll see. There's like foundations and stuff that I can make if I really need to. See what I can do. So pick that up, and then we put down the miner Mark 1. Put the output. Let's see what I can do if I have it just shoot off the end like that, because that's pointed roughly toward base. Roughly. And for your power, we need a power pole. Cabling can actually go really far. Like there's complaining it's too long, but here's cool. Over there's still cool. Or, that's fine. That's ridiculous. From here, we feed it along. This is why I queued up that I'd be needing a few power lines. Just wanted to make sure that I had enough materials for all of it. Wire's too long, can't quite connect. That's fine though. So we'll get a power line there roughly, and then connect you up to you, so you're full. But with that power, I fucking love it, man. Everything's just so satisfying. You could almost say it's, I'm not saying it. Somebody else say it. Somebody else say it for me. I don't wanna. And just so I don't have to move power around, I'll just have this conveyor belt over toward home. And we'll, it claims that'll be okay. Is that clipping through the ground, though? I don't really want it to clip through the ground. Not that it really matters. That That seems okay. That seems fine. So go for that. And then from there... Can't afford. Oh, I don't have enough sheets. Yeah. There. Okay. Oh, where can I get some iron sheets? Oh, geez, look at that. There's like almost an entire stack in here. I just have to make sure I have enough power. Of which, if I ever do have that much power, we do have a second generator the game gave me, which is quite nice. And it says I need more iron rods and cables. I don't think I quite believe it, but I'll do it just in case. I think that might be for additional power pylons. I've got the copper heading all the way down and across into the smelter, which is set to smelt up the copper, which then goes into the constructor, which turns it into wiring, which then gets sent off into a storage container. But when I hooked all this up to this pylon, we had a power outage suddenly. Could be we're either out or I just actually need more power. We are just simply consuming more than we're producing. Damn. Disconnect the main line. Power from there to there. And then... No. Sorry. Doesn't work quite like that. Almost, but not quite. This power pull. Oh, it actually had a spare already. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's it. So our capacity is way up here now. Consumption, production, staying even just there. So that's going, that's happy, everything's awesome. Man, it gets full of the iron though. To fix that later, you can see the bottlenecking happening here. That's okay though. Not a huge concern. And you're getting just, loads of wiring. Nice. So the only thing I have to make by hand currently, which I could set you up to be an automatic one and feed another smelter and another constructor so that we're making the iron bars that way. But again, this little bottleneck here, I'm going to be fixing next here anyway. We get a conveyor belt splitter, so I'll have the split between two smelters that way. So this guy, I don't know. You don't really need to exist currently, honestly. I don't know. not sure. Another pure copper node here. I'm over, my base is that away. I figure I'm waiting a little bit for stuff to happen. Just waiting for the wire and the sheets to be made. So made sure everything was still happy and decided to head off and do a little bit of exploring. It's a nice little forest here and a bunch of wood. And also that. What are you? A Mercer sphere. Work in progress.
This spherical object emits gravitational radiation. Initial scans reveal an inner vein-like structure filled with liquid gallium. Purpose and origin unknown. Further analysis required to determine application.
Alright. We'll see about that. I honestly don't know. Work in progress. So I assume the yellow shiny thing that I saw at the top of the rock a bit ago is also work in progress. Sorry, bird. It's only stunned. It's not dead. Did it drop anything though? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think I got anything. I didn't see anything fall. Oh yeah, we got enough plates. Absolutely have enough plates. So that's good there. And the copper wiring, how are we doing with that? Oh yeah. Nice. Actually, Might be just short on the copper wiring, but we're almost there. Nah, we're good. Just enough.
Congratulations.
So now we can use the MAM, which is basically just a research blob thing. First things first, let's go for, I don't know, alien carpet? Well, I have paleberry on me, so let's try that first. It'll take 5 minutes, and then we'll check back with it when it's done. Otherwise, I got more inventory space. And I can do no new scans. What else did we unlock? Oh yeah, I can make another biomass burner if I need more fuel generation, which probably will soon. And the space elevator, funnel resources to complete project assembly. Completing stages here allows you to unlock later tiers of milestones in the hub. So, something we should definitely do, but tier 0 is done, so we can move on to tier 1, and also a bit of tier 2. Tier 1, utility, we can make a lookout tower, which is just a nice observatory type thing, and some biofuel, more efficient, well, the most efficient form of biomass, actually. Kind of tempted to do that. Logistics, though, conveyor splitter, conveyor merger, this is the first thing I want to do. I want to get those as soon as possible. So I need 500 wire, 200 rods, 200 sheets. So as usual, I'll put together the rods real quick while the sheets and wiring are automatically being done. And yeah, I suppose that's the nice thing about having this little thing here, is I can always grab the copper ore and just use it. But this is, because it's always so behind, it ends up getting a stockpile within itself that still stacks to 100. So it's just, you know, because it's always so delayed because of how slow the smelter is. Yeah, I've got another bottleneck happening with this smelter also. We mine it up so fast. This massive line of copper that I've got going on waiting. And this is all full of it, so I'll do that so it can start to flow again, and it's doing what it can. It's keeping up. It's working on it. I'll probably help it make some wiring, because I had to grab some of the bars too. I will take what you've got. And our research is probably done also. Let's take a look at that. Analysis complete. Analysis of paleberry is completed. Please choose a new specimen to begin a new analysis. That was it, huh?
Paleodictyopora berries, or paleberries added to object scanner catalog.
So we can maybe scan for, No, I'm not sure. Okay, fine. Let's go for the petals then. I happen to have exactly 10. Look at that. It's actually pure coincidence, I had no idea. That worked out pretty well. Dang. Actually, can I build a ramp here? It's actually annoying me that I have to jump up all the time. Not a 4M ramp, but a 2M. Yeah, sorta. To a degree. A bit, I guess. Alright, how about a foundation? What happens to this tree when I build a foundation? Nothing. Nothing at all. Alright, that's annoying. Okay, though, and then from here we can build a ramp. And a ramp. And a ramp. Okay. So now... Yeah, the fucking bush is in the way, but... Alright, at least I can just walk up here now. That's nice. So, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was gonna help out with the wiring, I think. Yeah, because I need a bunch of wiring.